when we measure responsiveness in quantity demanded for a product, say X, to the change in price of other product, say the price of Y, we find cross price elasticity of demand. We denote it by EXY. We can measure it as the ratio between percentage change in quantity demanded for X and percentage change in price of Y. It is called percentage formula of cross price elasticity of demand. We can also use point elasticity formula to find cross price elasticity. In this case, to find cross price elasticity, we have to differentiate QX, that is quantity demanded for X, with respect to PY, that is price of Y, and then multiply it by the ratio between price of Y and quantity demanded for X. We use the point elasticity formula when there only single price of Y is given. But when two prices are given, we have to apply arc elasticity formula. For arc elasticity, cross price elasticity EXY equals change in quantity demanded for X, that is QX1 minus QX2, divided by change in price of Y, that is PY1 minus PY2, multiplied by sum of prices of Y, that is PY1 plus PY2, divided by sum of quantities, QX1 plus QX2. Using cross-price elasticity, we can determine the nature of relationship between two goods. When cross-price elasticity EXY is positive, it means the goods X and Y are substitute of each other. Why? The reason is pretty simple. When cross-price elasticity EXY is positive, it means the relationship between quantity demanded for X and price of Y is positive. That is, if price of Y rises, quantity demanded for X also rises. On the other hand, according to the law of demand, if price of Y rises, quantity demanded for Y falls. Clearly, we are using less Y and more X. That is, we are substituting Y by X. Therefore, X and Y are substitute when cross-price elasticity is positive. For example, if we consider tea and coffee, if price of coffee rises, quantity demanded for coffee falls and consumer demand more tea. Hence, tea and coffee are substitute. On the other hand, if cross-price elasticity EXY is negative, it means X and Y are complementary goods. Two goods are said to be complementary when they are jointly used. Cross-price elasticity EXY is negative means the relationship between quantity demanded for X and price of Y is negative. That is, if price of Y rises, quantity demanded for X falls. Again, law of demand says that if price of Y rises, quantity demanded for Y falls. Clearly, we are using both X and Y less. That is, X and Y are complementary goods. For example, if fuel price rises, we drive less car and we use less fuel, and consequently, we use less engine oil. Hence, fuel and engine oil are complementary goods. Finally, when cross-price elasticity is zero, it means the goods are independent, meaning that there will be no change in quantity demanded for X due to the change in price of Y.